Now we're going to come down and looks like I just try to conclude this card, so I want to move ahead with other components of the Bootstrap. So if we, here this is the card footer. I have already shown you guys the text muted, so if you guys want to put here there is invisible card footer here, so if you guys want to put your any text, anything, you guys can put it here. But because I just want to move ahead and I want to show you guys the tabs, how you guys create the tabs with the card. So if you guys want me to put something on the footer, you guys can leave a comment, so I'll do that. So we'll move ahead with the card, because I want to show you guys the tabs and pills, how we are going to create the card. Say you guys come here and always leave a comment here with the exclamation mark, and once you guys do that, card tabs / pills start, and you guys closing your comment, and you guys putting your comments here, exclamation mark, card tabs pills, and it's a nice way of if you guys looking in the future, if you guys want to debug or something, if you guys looking for your card, where the card starts and where the card finish. So it's a perfect way, because you guys commenting and marking your all, because as our website grew in size, and you guys look, it grows every day. We are working on the website and it grows and grows and grows. First we start a few code, and now it looks like there are hundreds of codes, so it's very hard for us to track down this code. Alright, so we usually put it as usual card, and we put a text center, which we are already I have already shown you guys. And the next step is we come here and create our header, card header, and then we create a card body, alright. So in the header, how we gonna create this nav? If you guys know, I have already shown you guys here the nav on the top of the carousel, and if you guys see that, then there is a nav, but this nav is different, because this nav comes inside the card, which is here, which is header. And I'm going to show you guys the pills as well, so how we're going to create the pill. And if you guys go ahead and create the UL, an order list, and we put a class nav link, we put a nav tabs, we're creating tabs, not link, and we created card header tabs. Okay, so if you guys want to create your pills, just put a nav pills and then nav tabs here. Instead of tabs, you guys put pills, and it's going to create pills. So I'm going to show you guys now. So we put our li list, and inside the list we put a class nav link, and we put it active. Sorry, so I was confused with the nav link is here, so I'll create it's a nav item, not a nav link. Okay, so class li nav, so it's a nav tabs, and we have a nav item after that, and inside is nav link for the anchor. Alright, so we're going to put it here, our nav link, and we put a nav link class, nav link, and we put active, the first one, and area current is true, and we're putting some nice text. So we put our work. So we want to define tell the customers about our work in the nav link, and we want to put that active, and we're going to copy this nav item li, and we put I'm gonna get rid of this active because we can have only one active. Say the first one is our work and the second one is our mission, and you guys say a lot of good things about our mission. And the third one, we copy this again and we're gonna come down. Okay, so our mission, our say services. So the third one is our services. We can create the fourth one, our so our work, our mission, our services, our address, for example, contact us, for example. I'll put a contact us. All right, so now we have 4 nav item and inside the body. So now I'll check, and you guys have a look that here one sec, that's we don't have anything in our body, that's why it's not showing. So the first one we're gonna create, say we put a h3, and the first one is our work. We pride in our work. All right, so you guys then create the inside this h3 class card title. So this is a card title. Keep in mind we are in card body, and inside after that we put a card text, and that one comes in as p class card title, sorry, card text. And in here we're gonna put a lot of text. Say we pride Alright, so now our body is created. We created our body with the h3 title and some text. And if you guys have a look, what I'll do is that I'll go to create underneath as well. So what I'll do is that I go here, find one of my this guy is here, clear fix. So I'll put my clear fix because I want to see after that. And inside this clear fix I'm gonna put a E4, say we put a E5, E5 and E5. So this is how you guys can create. Say there is our mission, there is another tab, there is another tab, and there is another tab. Alright, so now we coming here and we put in our just right here. If you guys can see, there is a line here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put it red, solid. I'm gonna put it red color. So there is that's our line here, but as you guys see, that's we pride in our work. That's the text I put it there, the H3, and that's our text here. So how we gonna open our tab? If you guys see here, our mission, our services, and contact us, and I want to open this, and at the moment it's cards body. So what I'll do is that I'm going to do some changes here. So if you guys want to open your tab, say where it says that header not active, we're gonna put an ID. Say we put an ID of tab 1, and we put a data BS for Bootstrap toggle is equal to tab, because we're instructing Bootstrap that I want to toggle this, and it's going to be a tab, and the role is going to be tab. Role is equal to tab, and area control. So area control control, yeah, that's it. And area control is tab 1, because the ID is tab 1, and area selected is equal to true. So area selected is equal to true. So with this one we can create our toggleable tab inside our card. So if you guys come here and say the nav link on the second one, and we create the tab 2 ID, if we paste it here, and ID is tab 2, and data BS BS stands for Bootstrap, toggle is equal to tab, and role is tab, area control tab 1, and we're gonna put a tab 2. Okay, there is a spelling mistake here. Area selected, just fix this one, guys. Area. So in this one, we instead of area selected, we put a false. We put a false. Okay, so what I'll do is nav link ID, I'm gonna put it here so you guys can see properly. Bootstrap role is equal to like that. Okay, so if you guys can see properly, it's our nav. So what we do is that I'm gonna copy this again, because I'm gonna put it here. So what I'll do is that I'll put it here so you guys can see it properly, and that one is our third one. So you put a tab 3, and database bootstrap toggle is equal to tab, and role is tab, area control is tab 3, and area selected is equal to false. All right, so that's the last one. We coming here, and I'm going to put it like that so you guys can see it properly, and that's the third one we've done. The ID is going to be tab 4, and data toggle data BS toggle is equal to tab, role tab, area control is equal to tab 3. Alright, so all our tabs done, and we underneath we're gonna open our tab. So how we gonna open our tab here? So instead of the body div class body, we're gonna get rid of the body, and we're gonna, because we wanna open our tags in tab pen. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put a div, because if you put a body you can only see one, and now we're gonna put a div class tab content, tab content, and we put the first ID of the first guy, which is tab 1, because that's the first ID. I get this ID from this one because I'm gluing this one with this guy here. Where is the first one? Our work here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put it here for readability purposes. Okay, so the first one, keep in mind that's the area selected is equal to true. So the ID is tab 1, and area content and area control is also tab 1. Okay, so here we put a ID is tab 1, tab content, and the ID is tab 1, and inside we put our div. So tab content and ID, we get rid of the ID here because that's our tab content, and in here putting the tab 1 div class, and inside the div class we put a tab pen, and inside we put a fed, and we put a show, and we put an active. Alright, so we put an ID tab 1, and role tab panel, and area label by we put a tab 1. Alright, so that's our first tab, and we're gonna copy this because we have 4 tabs. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna put it here, and the second one, that's our second tab, and we're gonna put something here as tab 1. I'm gonna put it that H3 tab 1, because I want to know if which tab I am. So it's a tab pen fade, and this one is not active, and the third one is also not active, and this is the tab 2, and this is the ID is tab 3, and area control for tab panel, that's fine. Area label wide X tab 1, tab 2, and it's going to be tab 3. Alright, so now I'm going to put inside the H3 again, tab 2, because I want to put my text inside the tabs, and I'm going to put a H3 again, tab 3. Alright. Well guys, I have created my tab 1. As you guys see, that's a H3, and I'm gonna come here, it says tab 1. So what I'll do is that I'll go and fix up this one. So what I'll do is that I'm gonna give ID class ID tab content. Okay, so that's the ID of tab content, my tab, so salon tab content. Alright, so looks like we have to do some changes on top. Our tabs, we see that li nav item here, we put a role, we put a role presentation, we put a tabs 1. So this ID, we have ID of tab 1 and href of the ID of tabs 1, and area control is tab 1, area control is tabs 1. So area control is tabs 1. We are creating different from our IDs, tab 1 here and tabs 1 here. So keep in mind we have a S here and as the ID as well. So we do this to the second one, and I'm gonna put it here. Tabs 2, and I'm gonna put a dash here so I can distinguish between this one, tabs 1, and I'm gonna put ID of tabs 1. href is tabs 2, and the ID is gonna be tabs 2. Toggle tab and area control is tabs 2. Tabs 2. So this is tabs 2 as well. Tabs 2 and tabs 2. And on the third one, tabs 2, toggle tab, role is tab, area control is tab 2, area selected, false. That's our mission. Area current, so we're coming on the third one, and we're putting tabs 3 class navlink, and ID is tab 3, tab, role is tab, area control is tabs 3. It's tabs 3. Area selected is false. Okay, so we're coming down here, tabs and tabs 4. Tabs 4. Okay, class link, ID tab 4, toggle is tab, and role is tab, area control is tabs 3. Okay, false, and it's true. Alright, so now we come on our content. So with content, our salon tab content, say we change the ID of this one. Instead of salon, we can put something else to be more say content 1, because we don't have any tab content. We have tab content here, and it's called tabs pen, tab pen. Okay, so looks like our this one is wrong. Pen is NE. Looks like we made a mistake here. Okay, tab pen, pen. So the fed, and make sure you guys put this tab pen fed show active. Okay, so we put at the tabs 1 ID, tabs 1, tabs 1, and it's tab panel. So what I'll do is I'm gonna put it on top of each other, so for readability purposes. Okay, so ID is tabs 1, and its role is tab panel. Area control by is tab 1. Area label by is tab 1. Alright, so we put a tab 1 body. Okay, so we're coming on the tab 2. Tab 2, we put a body, and we're putting tab pen, and it's fed. ID is tab 2. We put our tabs 2. Tabs 2, tab panel, area label by tabs, tabs 2. Yeah. So we put a role. Okay, area label by. Looks like this is wrong. Label by is labeled by. You don't have this. Okay, there is a mistake here. Fade, so ID is tabs 3, role is tab panel, area labeled by is tab 3, labeled by. Okay, so looks like it's tab 3, body. Now we go and check. All right, tab 1 body, tab 2 body, tab 3 body, and contact us we haven't put it, so we go and put something on content, tab fed, tab 3 body. Okay, so now that we have done, we're going to put the fourth one. So it's tabs 4 and tabs 4. Okay, so now we go on top, contact us, that's tabs 4, href is tabs 4, ID is tab 4, and it's tabs 3. Okay, so now we go on the fourth one, is tabs 4 body, tab 4 body, yeah, tab 4 body. Okay, so when we click here, you guys see that it says tab 4, and when we click here, tab 3, like that. You guys can create this as a pill as well. You guys can go here, instead of tabs, you guys can put a pill, nav pills. You guys can do pills, and you guys can card header pills instead of tabs. And you guys see it's pills instead of tabs. And once we do this, you guys see that our mission tab body. Okay, so that's a pill, and you guys, that's a tab. Before one was tabs, nav tabs. Alright, so nav header tabs, because I like tabs and I just wanted to show you guys our work. So now here that we have created our top header, and inside here, so the first one is our work. Okay, so now come here, our work here, tab 1 body, our work. Alright, to save us time, I'm just going to show you guys, if you guys go here and find Lorem Ipsum, to Lorem, I'll see if the P Sublime Text give me the Lorem Ipsum. No. No, Sublime Text not giving me the Lorem Ipsum. So what is Lorem Ipsum, guys? Lorem Ipsum is for web developers to fill the gap, to fill how the text look. So Lorem Ipsum Lorem Ipsum generator. So if you guys go here and you see the Lorem Ipsum, that's a Lorem Ipsum, guys, paragraphs. So we go here at we want this how many lines, and it's a paragraph, and we copy this. You guys copy this Lorem Ipsum. It's just a text filler, guys. If you don't know Lorem Ipsum, we just filling the text here. So instead of we writing some something, we just put it here, and we just put a P, and inside we put a letter Lorem Ipsum, and we come to our text 3. We here. So when you guys see this Lorem Ipsum, don't be surprised, because this is are used by professionals all the time. So here now we're gonna close this Lorem Ipsum. If you guys want to copy this, it creates the general sentence as it creates a word, anything you guys like. So I'm gonna finish that, and I'm gonna come here, and you guys see that's how our Lorem Ipsum is gonna look. That's our app. That's our mission. So you guys can come here, our work, and if you guys want to see more text, you just copy that, because we copied that Lorem Ipsum, and you just edit again. Here, and if you want more, you just copy it more times. So our work, our tab body, so our the second one is our mission, our services, our mission, and you guys can put our services. Our services, and on the top you guys put a contact us. Contact us. Or you guys can put a who we are. Who we are. This one is you see on the websites all the time. Who we are. Alright, so we come here, and you guys see that our text filler is filled, and you guys see that that's our mission, and you guys see that's our missions coming, and our services, you guys see that's our services, and who we are, and you guys see that says who we are. So you guys wanna copy more of your text here with the Lorem Ipsum to take more area, so you guys can do that by all means, and you guys come here. So that's how your Lorem Ipsum is gonna look. Okay, so that's how, see it, how nicely our text here. You guys can put a header 1, header 2, header 3, header 4, it doesn't matter. Alright, so you guys can even put an image here if you guys like. So inside here you guys just go ahead, our work, and you guys can put a div, and inside div just put a class card card MB3, and inside here just select your image. IMG source is asset IMG, and the girl .jpg. Alright, then you guys on class just put a card image. Card image, and on the alt just put a girl. Okay, now we're gonna see that's how our image is gonna look. So you guys see that's biggest image you guys can ever see. So that's our work. And see this one, and we put the height a little bit down, just the width should be alright, and the height I'm gonna put it, say 100 pixel. Okay, so that's not very good. So if you can do it like a 300 pixel. Alright, so that's our work. You guys can do like this too, and you guys see that's our mission. You guys can put a picture here, and you guys see one of them our like that, and one like that. Our services, who we are. So the first one's got a big picture. You guys can create the width, as many width as well as you guys can create the height as well. So if you guys create here, say the height is say 400, and the width, say the width is 300. We see how the 300 by 400 works. Say like that. You guys create like that too, but that's for your pictures as well. You guys can create how many pictures here. So what I'll do is I'll come here. So I'm happy with 400, but I want to take the picture on top. Sits nicely on top, and that's how we create our tabs inside our Bootstrap. And we'll check for responsiveness, and you guys see this is totally responsive. When we put our mission comes in, our services, who we are, and who we are come in. Is you guys can create here like icons here. You can put it our mission or something that you guys can create something nice here. You guys can put pictures like this, and you guys can put your writing, or you guys can put your logo. So it looks nice. Alright guys, that's it for this video. And if you guys got any question or comment, just leave it in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.